Hey guys, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing out here in the dark. Well, I thought since the sky is pretty clear tonight, I thought I'd just do some astrophotography and I thought I'd just bring you guys along. Tonight, let me introduce you to the gear that I'll be using. I'll be using my Sony A7 III along with two lenses. One is just for playing experiment, but the other one is Rokinon 14mm 2.8. I've shot a couple astrophotography sessions with this, and it turned out great. Well, not great. It turned out good, and this will be my main lens tonight. But to start everything off, I just want to try my 85mm 1.8. I thought it'd be interesting to see the Milky Way using another lens that has a lot more range than my 14mm. So here we go. I'll have to put my camera on my tripod first, of course. By the way, I'm using a Manfrotto 16-inch tripod. Anyways, the Milky Way is like right in front of me. The sky is so clear that I can somewhat see it. But in order for me to take the picture, I'll have to turn the lights off. But before I do that, I'll have to set my camera up. I'll walk you guys through my my settings on my camera. I usually just go with the full manual, which I'll set my shutter speed to, well, since it's 85, I'll have to divide that by 500. Divide 500 by 85, which is about 4 seconds. I have it set 4 seconds. I'll put the f-stop at its lowest so I can get the most light. I usually set my ISO pretty high. I usually set it to, well, not super high, but about around 2000-ish. I'll have it set to 3200 tonight, just for the sake of getting more light into it. So here we go. After I've set everything up, I'll just have to point my camera at the Milky Way, snap the picture, and wait for it. So I'll turn my light off and I'll take the picture, I guess. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Here's the first picture. I'll throw it up right here. Of course, it's being edited, and as you can see all these stars. I didn't really focus it on the Milky Way, I guess. I kind of missed it. Oh well, let's try it again. Why don't we? Again, 4 seconds isn't very long, so that's kind of good. But let's see how much details I have, and I'll pop the picture on now. As you can see, I caught more Milky Way than my last picture, but again, it's not as magnificent as it would be on my 14mm. Again, I am shooting with the 85mm, so it's pretty far zoomed in, and it's fun seeing all these detail, and there's like very little star trail, so that's good. We'll take one more picture and we'll call it a night with the 85, and we'll switch to the main course, which is the Rokinon 14mm. So let's go take a picture. Alright, so let's take a look at the last picture for the 85mm lens. As you can see, again, I've captured even more of the Milky Way this time, and you can see the clouds and everything. And I actually tried using two different ISOs, the original 3200 and I tried 4000, which there isn't a whole lot of difference, but again, you can really see that the noise isn't a big thing, as I'm using the Sony. That's why I purchased this, and I jumped ship from Canon to Sony. This is not a paid advertisement. Neither is this next thing that I will be talking about. I I've been shooting stars for quite a while now, and I found out that there's one app that I really love. It's called Night Sky for all the ISO devices. I'm not sure what it's called for any other devices. Anyways, this application lets you see the stars and where it's at live, and you can just point at the sky and it will tell you where everything is. It's super helpful when you're trying to pinpoint constellations or even just stars when you want to take pictures of it. Again, it's very helpful, and I do recommend getting it. But as for now, we'll be changing this lens to this in 3, 2, boom. Okay, let's get to it. Of course, the first thing you want to do with this lens is to take this big lens cap off. I mean, helpful, but as you can see, the element on this lens is huge. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but oh well. Let's go take some pictures of the Milky Way. Let's see what I get from this. Alright, let's see what we've got from this. Starting from the first shot, you can see clearly that there's a Milky Way there. Oh, and by the way, I am shooting this on my roof, so there's not all those lights bothering me in the garden and all that. Oh well, on to the next picture. I didn't really tweak the settings a lot. I just moved the camera from place to place. I was just trying to see what I can get inside this frame. One thing I would like to mention is, with this lens, I mean, it's a cheap lens, so you do give up some stuff, such as the corners. You can see that you can see the clear vignetting around it. Yeah, I mean, you can post it in post-production, but if you don't like it, I wouldn't recommend getting this. But it's a cheap lens, and you get what you pay for. I like it. So yeah, these are the few shots. Oh well, so I guess this is it for the shooting part.